That's a familiar sight. We're at the FOD. Mustang is up on the lift for exhaust. This is currently what's on it. It's just a universal X pipe. And when I put all these fuel lines and stuff here, I wasn't really thinking about exhaust. I just kind of was putting the fuel lines wherever they would fit. So I had bought some Borla mufflers and they're not going to fit because of these fuel lines. And I'm not going to move the fuel lines yet because that's too much. But I need to get some type of exhaust, something to cut the rasp out of this thing, because on the highway it is annoying. It's the most annoying thing I've ever dealt with in my life. I got a couple of these Vibrant Performance ultra quiet resonators, which I used one on my Ranger, but that had a cat and a turbo. So was it quiet? Yeah, it's pretty quiet. But with a turbo and a cat, those both also muffle sound. So I truly don't know what this is gonna sound like. I just really hope it can cut it enough at those highway cruising speeds so this thing isn't obnoxious. And I also have tailpipes for it. I have a set of 3-inch tailpipes for it, and I was planning on taking this to a shop and having them run the whole exhaust. And since I realized that the muffler's not gonna fit, and also my rear end is braced, and that tailpipe has to come right over here. And since it's a 3-inch, it's even harder to get it to go in there. So I kind of just eyeballed it on the ground, and I was like, that's gonna be close. And then that's when the whole idea started to fall apart. So right now I'm gonna see what I can do, get this stuff, get whatever I can on here. And then later on down the road, I'm gonna take it to an exhaust shop. I'll move all the fuel lines, and I will have a full exhaust, because that's really what I want, is a full exhaust. But here we are. So I'm just gonna, instead of taking it to exhaust shop and have them do a temporary job, I'll just do a temporary job and then bring it later and let them take care of it. I'm not a fabricator, only did exhaust one time. Learned some lessons last time. Let's see if I can make it better this time. All right, so far this is what we got. It's coming along okay. I don't know what's going on, I don't know if the drive line isn't centered, or if one of these pipes are off. I don't really know, but it's okay. I'm just gonna make it work. I'm probably yelling because I got earplugs in, so fuck off. I'm gonna pull this down. I just got it tacked up. I'm gonna put some weld on this portion and then start going upward, and we'll see. Forgot to go over the finished product yesterday, so let's take a look at what we got here. As you can see, we got X pipe bent up into a couple resonators, and then it's just dumped right in front of the axle. So these are Vibrant ultra quiet resonators, 3-inch all the way back. This is a Jegs universal X pipe, and as you can see, so these two runners are just what comes with the universal X pipe. They slip into the X section, so I slid those in, welded that there. Come back here, I cut the slip section off of the X, and then cut these runners down to what I needed and welded them there. Come back here, we have Amazon 45-degree pipe. another Amazon 45-degree pipe. Same over here, a 45 into the resonators, and then 3-inch turn downs with hangers. So it's pretty simple. All you need is a cut-off wheel and a welder if you want to do something like this yourself. It's not the best exhaust, the welds aren't the greatest, but it's temporary and it's gonna get me by, because this thing on the highway with an open X pipe is absolutely obnoxious. So before all this, I had the X pipe dumping right here. So that's basically right under the seat, and it is unbearable on the highway. It's extremely loud. So now with these resonators, it's so much better. And since it's dumping way back here instead of right underneath the seat, it's way better. So I'm happy with what this, how this came out. I absolutely want to run tailpipes on this thing at some point. So for now, we just have a couple resonators dumped here, but I will probably run the Borla mufflers instead of these resonators, and then I'll run tailpipes 3-inch all the way out the back. But for now, I needed to get something for this, for Rocky Mountain Race Week and wherever else I go. So this will work for now. This is 100 times better, and this is pretty simple stuff. I'm by no means a fabricator. This is the second time I've done exhaust. So I'm kind of happy with what I accomplished here. It took me about, I don't know, 7 hours or something to finish this, besides needing to stop and get a different bottle of gas. But yeah,